Hey y'all, welcome to Gracie and Photography video blog series. One of the biggest questions and discussions we have with our bride and grooms is whether or not to do a first look.
The first look is what we classify as the bride and groom after they're dressed. So the bride in her dress and the groom ready, they actually get to see each other before the wedding.
Yeah, so we want to give you some practical reasons to do a first look and then also some reasons from us as a recent bride and groom to do a first look. So one of the biggest practical reasons and benefits of doing a first look is for your schedule on your wedding day. Traditionally, you would take all of your photos after the ceremony, which would usually take about an hour to an hour and a half. But if you have a first look, you're able to take all those photos before. So after the ceremony, you aren't keeping your guests waiting for an hour. You don't have to wait an hour to eat or start the party. You're able to just go straight from the ceremony to the reception. So those are some great practical reasons to have a first look.
As far as from a groom's perspective on the first look, one of the big questions is, does it take away from that special moment when your bride walks down the aisle? And I would say absolutely not. I was still completely blown away when the doors were opened and Grace started walking towards me down that aisle. It's just it's something that I feel like it kind of calms the nerves when you get to see her before, and it's a moment that you actually get to just focus on just each other during that time.
Yeah, for sure. And from the bride's perspective, personally my perspective, I loved the alone time that we got to have together. And as photographers, we actually make sure to have it be very private for y'all. Because when Nate and I got married, our first look was not private. We had our wedding party and family kind of not just a few yards away, and so we were a little disappointed about that. So as photographers, we make sure to choose a location that is far away from people and that is just y'all. And so when we get the photos of y'all's reactions to each other, then we actually give you about 10 minutes of real private alone time to soak it in. And we were able to talk to each other before the wedding, and honestly throughout the entire day you aren't able to talk to each other at all because it's just so busy and you have friends and family. And so having that moment of being like, okay, looking at each other, we're gonna do this, we're gonna get married, is really, really special.
Yeah, so with the practical reasons to do it and then the personal reasons from a recent bride and groom perspective, this is absolutely something that we recommend.
Definitely. We loved our first look and we know you'll love your first look as well.